talk about boundary setting. The moment you become self-employed, like everyone thinks you're just free to talk to. So if you don't
Yes.
set some boundaries pretty fast, and not in a disrespectful way, but I just let them know, basically what's up. You're definitely gonna have some problems. So that's something to be aware of.
I think that's really true. And I think that it's a trap that a lot of folks fall into, right? Because when we go out on our own and everything is resting on our shoulders, like whether we're not getting a paycheck unless we go out there and get the work, right? And so
Right.
it can feel like, well, I have to be at the beck and call of anyone who wants to talk to me, right? If I have this client, I have to over service them. And that can lead to burnout really quickly and a situation where you're talking about with some problems there, where then now we have to go and like renegotiate these boundaries. And so that's never fun. It's like if we were available 24/7 and now we're saying, hey, we're only going to be available between 9 and 6, that can feel bad. Whereas if we started out saying, as I do to my clients, like, you can email me anytime you want, I will only answer during my business hours. So, don't worry, you can email me at 2 a.m. on the weekend. I don't have notifications turned on. I'll email you back on Monday.
Yeah. And actually I have kind of a personal story to tell, but yeah, the moment I not the moment, but I'll say years after I started my own business and became self-employed, you eventually become an expert at what you're doing. So people want to kind of pick your brain. And
Mm-hmm.
it started getting to where I was getting all these phone calls all the time from people. Some people I knew, some people I didn't know. And I was starting to feel myself getting burned out a little. So what I did was I actually just started a consultation business. Like, hey, going forward, this is how much it costs to book a session for my time for an hour. And I'm gonna be honest, all that dropped off by like 75%, which was the intended result. But 25% stuck around. Like, oh, Elijah, I don't have any problem paying you for your time. Yeah, I just want that information that's in your brain and your perspective on certain things. So just let me know what your rate is.
Yeah.
So everyone ends up feeling better.
Yeah, that's so I think about this as like we want to stay above the resentment line, right? We we want to make sure that in our pricing, in our boundaries, and all of these things, that we're on the right side of the resentment line.